Distance Learning with Miss Sorensen.
Hello, kindergartners. Welcome to another week of My World and I. This is Miss Sorensen. I am so excited to be the last teacher to be with you on your journey around North America. We have been learning and using this awesome tool, our passport, to get around North America. We are going to add some things to our passport today. We're going to work on some word work, and we're also going to do an art project. Ooh, an art project. That reminds me, I am going to be making my videos today into 3 separate videos. The first video, we're going to finish our passport work together. The second video, we're going to work on some word work that we will also have in our passport. I'll explain in a little bit when we do some gluing. The third video will be our art project. And in that video, we are going to need a certain tool. I'm going to tell you now so you can think about it while you're doing these other videos. You can ask a grown-up where you might be able to find this tool. This art project tool that we're going to need is a paper bag. If you do not have a paper bag like this at home, like a grocery store bag, you could even use a smaller brown bag, like a school lunch bag. Any size of brown bag works. Okay, so to get us started, please take out your passport. Taking out our passport and looking at the front, double checking your name is at the top. We have our passport picture. We have our song page. We have our 2 maps that Mr. Gallagher got us started with. And our 2 maps that Mr. Jones got us started with. Oh, and you know what I'm realizing? My pages don't have page numbers on the bottom. My pages do the 2 pages before. I have my 2 and my 3. Would you double check right now that yours also have page numbers? Take the time now to add the page numbers to the bottom of your passport. Make sure your name is at the top of each one of your papers as well. Double check on your art page that you have finished your artwork. Remember tracing the borders with marker and coloring in the center with crayon. If you would like, you can pause the video now and you can work on that piece. That's up to you. If you would like, you can also finish it after we're done today. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna add some more pages in. Turning the page to our next blank page here, if I open it up, it is the page next to the artwork that Mr. Jones worked with you on 2 weeks ago. On that page, we're gonna do some gluing. So please take out your glue stick. And the next page in our stack of papers that we got looks like this. There is a chart on this page. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles that have words inside. There's also 4 rectangles that do not have words inside. What we need to do is we need to do our gluing strategy, taking our marker, putting a rectangle around the perimeter, and a big X in the middle to show us where we need to glue. When you have finished with that, gluing your page, So this page, we are going to be using these to complete the page. Before we do that, let's finish our gluing since we already have our glue sticks out and ready to go. Let's finish our gluing. So we are going to leave this page out close by because we'll need that in a second. But first, we need to turn the page. So now we have our artwork on one side and our words on the other. Turning the page to our next blank page. We're going to use these two pages right here. This page, we are going to glue this piece of paper. It has lots of different symbols on it. It says Native American symbols and descriptions. Finding this page, gluing it on the next blank page in our book. Next blank page, you know what to do. Awesome. Okay, next page. We need the page that looks like this. There is lots of rectangles on this page. There is 1 row of 3, 2 rows of 3, 3 rows of 3, 4 rows of 3, 5 rows of 3. Together there are 15 rectangles on this page. We're going to use this for a little bit of artwork in a little bit. So we need to glue it in our passport so it's ready to go. Same thing, X on the back. Awesome work. Okay, the last thing we need to glue into our page is our This is North America book. This book was written by our very own Kevin G. Gallagher. Thanks, Mr. Gallagher, wherever you are. Okay, we have filled up both of these pages with things to do. Turning the page. And this will be the last page that we use with our North America book. The same thing, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna put a box around the perimeter and an X inside. It will just be smaller than normal because this is a smaller piece of paper. Awesome, our book is ready. Our passport is ready to get started. Please turn back to the page that Mr. Jones ended on, page number 6. Ooh, let's write the numeral 7 on our next page because that's the next page number. Okay, double checking. You have all your page numbers and your name is at the top of all those papers that we added. Okay, I think that means we're ready to get started. Looking at our first page that we put in after Mr. Jones's artwork, this page, we're gonna do some tracing and writing. So what I would like you to do right now is take out your pencil. And we'll need some scissors and your glue stick as well. So you can have those close by. That will be our next step in this part. I'm going to use my gray marker just so it's easier for you to see, but you are using your pencil to do some tracing and writing. These are some of the vocabulary words that you have been hearing throughout our North America videos in My World and I. One of them is North America, the very first one, North America. The next one says Northwest, or NW for short, Northwest Art, Passport, and Globe. Now we're going to trace and write these words in these blank rectangles. Starting with North America, please trace with your pencil the word North and the word America. I've done my tracing. Now I need to do my writing. Over in the blank rectangle next to this rectangle with North America inside, please write the words North, North America. There we go. We have it traced over here and written over here. North America, North America. If you need a second, please pause the video so that you know you are doing careful handwriting on this work. Okay, the next one, NW Art, or Northwest, Northwest Art. Please trace and write Northwest Art. I finished my tracing. Now I'm going to write. Art. Taking your time, of course, careful writing, tracing and writing. The next two I would like you to do on your own. You can pause the video right now and trace and write them on your own, or you can wait until we are done with our video. That is up to you, that is your choice. The next thing we need is this small, thin piece of paper. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures on this page. Wait. There are 4 vocabulary words on this page, and there's 4 pictures over here. Are you getting any ideas? Think you might know what we need to do? Right, we need to do, it's kind of like a word scramble. Makes me think of our kindergarten words. Kind of like a word scramble. Our pictures are scrambled up. We need to find the picture that matches the words over here. We have North America, Northwest Art, Passport, and Globe. Please take a look at these 4 pictures and decide which one do you think represents or shows North America. Right, did you choose this picture? Exactly. North America. We can see, just like in our map pages that Mr. Jones and Mr. Gallagher did, we could even outline North America on this page. Please, with your scissors, cut out that picture. Now we have cut out our picture. We need to paste it, but we are going to paste it on top of this words, the words that are already written for us, because we want to be able to see your beautiful handwriting. So once you have your picture of North America cut out, would you please take your glue? You can do a small
a small X.
That is what you are going to be doing in each one of these places. So what I want you to do is this can be something that you pause me right now and you finish on your own, tracing and writing, and then cutting and pasting. Once you have finished that, you can color in the pictures if you would like. Tracing and writing, cutting and gluing. That is that page. Turning to the next page. I already told you the title of this page. It's called Native American Symbols and Descriptions. There are all different kinds of Native American symbols on this page. It's not just one tribe. There are many tribes that are represented in the symbols on this page. These symbols were used to describe certain things. For instance, this arrow right here, it says the word arrow, and it says underneath the arrow, the symbol right here means protection. Oh, so all of these symbols have a certain meaning behind them. So when you see this symbol on something, maybe an outfit or on a weapon, on a tent, when you see these symbols, you know it means protection or friendship or time or swiftness. What I want you to do right now is I want you to look through and find a symbol that you like. Find a symbol that is calling out to you, that when you look at it, you're very interested to find out more. Look around on the page and then show me and point to a symbol when you have found one that you think is interesting to you. Ooh, these are some good symbols. Oh, wow. I'm feeling the same interest as well. Ooh, that's a good one. Right. Oh, I am excited. We're going to use these symbols on our next piece of paper. We are going to be creating our own artwork using the symbols from all of these tribes in North America. I would like you right now to choose one symbol. It could be the symbol that you just told me about, that you just showed me, or it could be a new symbol. I would like you to choose one of these symbols and trace it in this first box here. Awesome, these are looking so good. Awesome. Okay, so right now you should have a symbol in this first rectangle. The symbol that I am going to draw, just like I was explaining before, is the arrow for protection. If you are interested in finding out what these symbols mean, you can ask a grown-up and they can help you read through some of the symbols and what they mean. I'm going to draw that arrow on my page. There's the arrow. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal lines. There's my, those started becoming kind of straight lines. There we go. Okay, so I drew my arrow in my first box. You can do whatever you want on this page. You could make a pattern, arrow, horse, arrow, horse, arrow, horse. You could make a pattern. You could make a diagonal line of the same symbols. You can make a page that has all different kinds of symbols. You can make symbols that are different colors. You could make symbols that are different sizes. Maybe you have one really big arrow and then one really small arrow. This page is all up to you. what you would like to have on your page using these symbols that are on this page. I would like you to do this independently. Take your time, careful coloring, careful drawing. You know you have finished when every single one of your rectangles has a different symbol inside. I'm excited to see what your finished product, your finished art piece looks like in the end. Okay, friends, we're gonna end here for this video right now, but the next video, we are gonna take a peek inside of This is North America. So if you would like to learn more about North America and do some word searching and writing with me, then go ahead and pop over to the next video and we'll do that together. Bye everyone, nice work.